Meredith from Let's Go Canine Training, and we have Onyx here in the crate. I just wanted to do a video on how I do crate thresholds, which basically means when he's in the crate, he has to wait to come out, and then when he goes into the crate, he has to learn to wait to go into the crate. It's all a good leadership exercise, getting in tune with you and listening to you. So when I start this, I'll start it with him going in the crate. And basically what he's going to do is we're going to walk up to the crate and he's going to sit. And then once he sits and he waits, then I'll tell him to kennel up. You can use whatever word you want to use. You can use kennel up, go in your crate, whatever word you basically want to use. Just be consistent with it every time. But we'll use the word kennel up. And if he doesn't want to go into the kennel, I will guide him with, he has a prong collar on, I'll guide him with a little bit of leash pressure going into the crate. And then once he does that, he can either stand or sit, but he has to still be calm in the crate. And then you can reward him for being good. And then after that, when he comes back out, again, he has to wait. So what I will do is when I let him come out, before that, I'll test him by having this door open. And if he tries to bolt out, I will shut it. And we'll just repeat until he knows to wait to come out. And then when I say a word like okay or break or whatever word I want to use, then he can come out. But he always needs to be calm going in the crate and coming out of the crate. So let's start the exercise. So first, I'll just let him come out. So I'll grab the leash. Let's go. Let him come out. And then we're going to walk up to the crate. Let's go. Sometimes he pops into the door. So I'm going to have him sit. I'm going to walk him up. Sit. Good. And then he's going to sit. He's going to wait until he goes in the crate. And then I want to say kennel up. And I'm going to kind of kennel up. Good. So he did kennel up, so that's good. So if he tries to break out of the crate, I'm going to shut the door. And then I'm going to open the door. And if he tries to come out, I'm going to shut the door. So let's say pretend he's trying to come out like this. So I'm going to say no, and I'm going to shut it. And I'm going to use the intensity of shutting the crate as I need. So for a really pushy, bratty dog, you're going to need a little bit more firmer closing the crate. For your dogs that are kind of just slowly coming out a little bit, you can kind of catch them before you can kind of just do a more light close. But for your really pushy dogs, you're really going to have to kind of get it quick because some of the bratty dogs want to push out with their heads, and so you're really going to have to get a firmer thing. But for Onyx, he's doing really well, so I would just give probably a softer crate close. And I'm going to open it again, and I'm going to kind of test him. So I can even test him by dropping the leash, seeing what he does. You can test him by picking up the leash, so if he comes out, no. And you can even have your dog in a sit, so I can say, Onyx, sit. Nope, Onyx, sit. Good. And another good thing to do is have your dog in a down while you do this as well. But just start out, your dog can sit in a sit. You can close the door, open the door, see if they kind of come out. You can drop the leash, you can pick the leash back up, because usually when the dog has a leash on and you're getting ready to pick it up, they think, oh, it's time to walk out. So you can kind of test them that way. You can drop the leash, you can kind of test them by walking away, then walking back, and you can test them with picking up, so no. And then put them to sit. Oh, sit. Good. And then you can test them again, close the crate, open the crate, pop the leash, close, open. If he pops out, close it quickly, and then open it back up, test, away or wait, see what he does. Now if I want him to come out of the crate, I will pick up the leash, and then I can say something like let's go or okay or whatever word you want to use. So we'll just use let's go. Let's go. And then have him nicely walk out of the crate. Let's go. So again, I'm going to have him wait. Nope. Sit. Good. And then you can reward when he sits and he waits. Then I'm going to say kennel up. So I'll guide him in. Tell him to sit. Onyx, sit. No, sit. Good. And then we'll close the door. And we'll open the door. And he needs to wait till he comes out. And that's kind of the beginning of doing this. And then you can, like I said, you can advance it to having him down in the crate. And then you'll be able to have the door open. And I always think of these thresholds also as like a second place. So when you teach your dog the place command, they're laying down on the cot. You could also have your dog in a down in the crate with the door open, and they can't come out until you sit. This is also a good exercise for if you have multiple dogs and you want them to quietly and nicely go outside to, say, the yard, or you're going to recall them out one at a time, maybe to get ready for a walk, and you need them to be in that calm state so they can all be in like a down. And then you have the crate doors open, you wait till it's their turn, they'll be calm in the crate, so you can have them down for a little bit. You can recall one of them out at each time, and they'll recall nicely and quietly. You can get their gear on, or if you're just going to have them go outside, and they can one by one go outside. And it's just a good threshold, waiting, getting in tune with you, listening to you kind of exercise. It's just a good leadership exercise where they're going to listen to you more, they're going to be calmer, they're going to be quiet, they're not going to get, you don't want your dog being all excitement and wiggling their tail and whining and barking to come out of the crate, because that's going to set you up for failure, because they're going to be in that excitement state for if you want to go on a walk. So if they're nice and quiet, calm in the crate, when they come out nice and quiet, calm, the walk will be much better. Again, you do the same thing for the door. They have to wait at the door. Then you walk out, they walk out, kind of thing. It sets the tone for the walk. And that's basically how you start the crate threshold. So stay tuned for more.